Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. Let's do a normal run today. Last episode was a challenge run, so I think doing a normal run seems mighty fine to me. You know, we haven't had Isaac with the D6 for a long time. At the same time, after saying that, I also think that maybe we should just random. Let's just random. Samson. Well, shoot. Samson is, in my opinion, the worst character of all of them to start with. That being said, though, that doesn't necessarily mean a run with him has to be bad. He starts with the Bloody Lust, which means every time you get a kill on an enemy, you get a little bit of a damage boost. He starts with one bomb, which I will immediately use on this Spirit Rock here, for one Soul Heart. I'm not going to pick it up yet. I probably should pick it up. I already have a Spirit Heart. Samson starts with a Spirit Heart and one Red Heart container, so he already has a Spirit Heart, so there's really no point in holding off on picking up Spirit Hearts. Because if I enter the, the trap room at this point, Poison Touch, when I hit enemies I'll do contact damage. As I was saying, if I enter the cursed Whore of Babylon room, I'm going to lose the Spirit Heart I already have. So it's not like holding on and not picking up that Spirit Heart is going to save me from losing a Spirit Heart, because I'm already going to lose one anyway. Let's bust open the poop here. Using my tears to bust open the poop. Remember, if you use a bomb to open up poop, it doesn't actually have any chance of dropping items. Last room here. Please, please drop a bomb for me. Golden key, which I guess I'll use here. And I think I'll just buy a bomb for 5 cents. I could just buy the Spirit Heart. That's probably what I'm going to get out of the Tinted Rock anyway. I could bomb my way into what's probably the secret room up there. I think I'd rather use it on the Spirit Heart and hope I get Small Rock. Got a golden chest, which I can open for a lot of bombs, some extra change, and a key. That's good. That was good. That was a good turn of events. Not going to be complaining about that. Let's use one of our bombs to look for the secret room here. Sure enough, it was indeed the location. Let's also bust open the poop, because the poop could contain, as you saw there, a penny. Could also have a Spirit Heart in it. Or a normal heart. Got some change. Could use a nickel in the fire. That'd be really nice. Nickel in the fire? Nope. Bummer. 2 cents shy, but whatever. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's fight our boss. It is Monstro. One of the worst bosses for Samson to be fighting, because there are no enemies for me to build my rage on. Usually, Samson accelerates damage as he kills enemies in a boss fight to the point where he eventually becomes strong enough that the boss is not such a big deal. However, in boss fights that don't have enemies being spawned, it's not the case. He can't increase his damage, and therefore he takes forever. Samson also starts with a shot speed up, which is sort of like an additional negative quality, I should say, to him, because shot speed pushes the enemies around, and often you'll push them out of your line of fire. Whoa. He's almost dead. Monstro's almost dead. What am I hoping for? At this point, I probably need some health ups, because on the next floor I'm going to want to deal with the devil, one heart, mom's knife. And so I'd like to pick up a health up. Tears up isn't too bad, though. That's effectively a damage up. And 2 Spirit Hearts to go with it. Not horrible. I could still take that 1 heart deal with the devil for mom's knife. And just be rocking blue hearts for the rest of the game. That would be fine. I believe since we have not played Samson much, I think we still have to beat Satan with Samson, as well as Isaac. So I could go either way. And we'll check our damage and our life. We'll check our privilege. At that time, if we get that far in this run. And we'll make a decision on who we go and fight at that point. This room here, sorry touching the mic there, them adjusted on my ear. Getting a little bit of an itch, had to itch it. That room, just 1 key sitting in the middle. I could go for that room a couple times. You know, maybe like 5 or 6 times this floor would be great. My favorite room. A key sitting in the middle with no enemies room. It's a good room. The boss challenge room down here for an HP upgrade. Yeah, let's do it. Samson's pretty good in these challenge rooms, because even though it'll take me forever to kill Monstro again, having just fought him, although this time with a reduced health bar, after I kill him, I'll get a damage boost, and then I'll fight Larry Jr., And every segment of Larry Jr. that you kill gives you an additional damage boost as well. So it would have been nice if I could fight Larry Jr. first, rather than Monstro first. Kind of hard to tell where their shots are going, to be honest, with the perspective and the shadow and stuff. Kind of hard to tell how many of those shots are actually a danger to me, versus how many of them just are perceived to be a danger. Almost got him, almost got him. There's a couple more shots here. There we go. Not yet. Dude, there we go. So you have no health. Why are you still around? Just toss some shots in here. Once one of these pieces break, they'll start to fall apart. One of these Larry Jr. segments needs to break. There we go. One down. A little bit of a damage boost. Oh, come on. There we go. 2 more down. More damage boost. Tears are getting bigger. More down. More damage boost. Tears are still getting bigger. And now they've switched over to red. And we got the red patch. When I take a hit, the red patch will... I believe it's a 25% chance that it will give me a damage boost effective to that of the razor blade. I believe the patch is red because it's supposed to be like blood, maybe? I'm not really sure what the effect was that they were going for there. Maybe it's a piece of Samson's Bloody Lust bandana. Maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. Mom's bra, not a great spacebar item, to be honest with you. Plenty of better ones. Still, though, it is better than nothing, and there are items that are worse than it that I could have gotten in here, like Lemon Mishap, or the Poop. So, I'm not going to complain too much, just a little. Just a small amount of complaining. This was kind of big. To be honest, I'm not sure if this was a labyrinth floor, which gives you 4 extra rooms, or if I just got lucky and spawned in a Cellar 2 that's pretty friggin' amazingly large. I'm gonna guess it was Cursed Labyrinth and I just wasn't paying attention, because it's pretty big still. Pretty big floor. Pick up the nickel. That will allow me to go to the shop. I have the keys for it too. And there's a shop right there, so I will indeed be swinging in there for a little shopping spree. See what we have here. Get some Bloody Lust going on, take these guys out a little quicker, the more of them I kill. Left hand, I'm going to take that trinket instead. That turns all of our chest drops into red chest drops. Let's take the map. Map will show me the outline of the floor, plus it will also show me where all the secret rooms are. I think I did not go into that secret room. Pretty sure, so let's bomb in there. Yep, brand new. You can tell because the music played. And I didn't even have to use a bomb, so I feel a little bit of a frowny face for that, but that's okay. Let's go in here. Open this troll bomb. Leave. Red chest. Remember, all chests, this probably would have been a gray chest or golden chest. But thanks to the left hand, all chests are now red chests. Which means that 80% of the chests are going to be nothing, but that 20% could be guppy items or deal with the devil items. And I'm not actually saying it's 80% or whatever, I'm just kind of shooting a number into the wind. Based on... What?! That was supposed to push through 2 bombs, or 2 rocks. Bummer. Not a huge deal, though, to be honest with you. Not a huge deal. Not the end of the world. Relax. It'll be okay. We'll get more bombs later. Or we'll get the flying ability that this guy will give us. And then we'll fly over and get it. So, we'll be fine. He's going to give us flying. I am going to take it. Whoa! Bro. What'd you do there? Ow. I'm too busy not even looking at my character. I was looking at what the helmet was doing. Yeah, you know, this item can make some enemies glitch out a little bit. And clearly that's what happened there. A little bit of a glitchy poo. But hey, that's fine. I took a little bit of damage because of it. Not because of the glitch, but because I wasn't paying attention. But that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. So, hopefully you didn't hear that, but you might have. You might have just heard me get a message there. Not gonna let it distract me. I say. And hopefully don't take additional damage. Good. Whoa, we got a deal with the angel. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna see what we got here. For the relic. This will drop a spirit heart every 6 rooms that you complete? Or is it every 4? Every 4 to 6 rooms. I'm not sure which it is. Yeah, I don't want to shoot that fire. I was thinking like, man, I kind of want to destroy that fire. What if it has stuff in it? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that's nice. That means I get to keep my red heart containers. So I got nothing to say about that except for good things. Poor Isaac. Or in this case, poor Samson. Got some butt lickers here. First butt licker is going to be the hardest one to take out. Then they're going to spread. Spread those butt lickers. Spread those butt lickers. But everyone I kill after the first one will give me a damage boost, and so we should be okay. Took that one out with TNT. Could probably score a lucky shot and get this guy on the TNT on the right side of the room. Ah, well, I'll just blow him up anyway. I have the keys necessary. I don't have the money to buy anything from that shop, except for consumables or things that are on sale. So I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna hold off, see if I can get a nickel or something before I go in there. If not, I don't mind passing it. And this is a Curse of the Darkness floor. So I use the spacebar effect there to try and move myself from the left side of the room to the right side of the room quickly. And for some reason shot upward. Probably because that was the way I was looking. Even though I was shooting in the direction I wanted to go, or something like that. Or maybe I was shooting in that direction, but I was looking in the other direction. Not really sure. Anyway, this is probably worth picking up. It doubles my rate of fire. I like the left hand, but that being said, I do want the extra damage on Samson because his damage is just so bullocks to get started here. And the extra rate of fire effectively gives me double damage. So, I'm going to take it. Whoa, almost took it there. By the way, Samson in these mob trap rooms is great because you will get the full effect of the, we call it the rage, the bloody lust. And so it's worth it for Samson to usually go through these rooms. Just because they won't take as long as you would think. Ow. Well, that's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. Well, we got the bomb. That's what I really wanted from that whole room was the bomb. Because I had no bombs. Let's take out these butt lickers. Kind of pushing this guy right over the pit. Because of my shot speed up, I'm kind of forcing him out of his lane. I am going to take that golden key. Oh yes, I'm definitely going to be picking up that golden key. There you go. Which means now I will be going to the shop, because it's going to cost me nothing. Absolutely nothing. So why not, right? Why not go up there? Ladder, don't want it, don't need it. I will pay 3 cents for a Spirit Heart. I'm tempted to buy the tarot card. It could be so many amazing tarot cards, but it's likely going to be something junk, like the Hermit or the Fool, that I'm not going to really need. So I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to save my money. I have 7 cents. And I still have, what, 2 more shops, probably? 3 more shops, possibly, to go through. So. And there we go. Can't use that. Here's what I've been looking for. My beautiful treasure room. All that stands between me and the amazing game-changing item that lies therein. Room full of spiders. My rage is building. There we go. Come on, something amazing. Anarchist Cookbook is not something amazing. Well, let's pick it up. And let's put it down. Not even worth taking. Pony's so much better for me right now. If I had a passive flying item, I might take it. But to be honest, it's kind of a junk item that you're usually going to end up hurting yourself with anyway. So, what's the point? What's the point? What I need right now, definitely damage up. Absolutely, 100% for sure, damage up. A couple tears up would be nice too. With cancer, any tears up I get is going to have twice the effect. Because it's going to up my base tears, and then cancer doubles what your fighting rate is, so it's going to have like sort of a double impact. That's cool. Oh, that's not cool. Troll bomb in the Tinted Rock. Helping a brother out. Taking down one of these green thrower dudes here. Take that. Take that. Thank you, Relic. Thank you, Spirit Heart. Strength card will give me the magic mushroom effect for one room. I'm not going to use it in this room because all the enemies that this guy spawns are just going to make me more and more angry. My rage is just going to be through the roof here. Remember, rage does cap out at a certain point. And that point is actually not very high. It's like a plus 3 damage. Plus 3.6 or something like that. So, you can obviously max it out. And I think killing all of those one-hit mobs here pretty much maxed out my rage already. But that guy, not a challenge because of everything he spawns. Another deal with the Angel Room. And a speed up. I'll take the speed up. Not going to complain about it. My speed is a little shy. We have the rarest item in the game. Folks, we have just picked up Sacred Tears. This makes your shot speed go down. Only thing in the game that lowers your shot speed. Gives your tears really high damage. Makes them a kind of like a white translucent-y, snowish white color. And makes them homing. This is the rarest item in the game. You can only get it from a deal with the Angel Room, and it's like a 1 in 100 in a deal with an Angel. It's super lucky to get this. And on Samson, no less. So that is great. This run, hopefully it's finished, because if I lose with Sacred Heart, they're going to feel really bad. You can see Samson's base damage is so low that it is still taking 2 hits to kill these enemies. But it is a pretty big damage up. It is a pretty big damage up. I'm going to buy that Spirit Heart, just because I don't trust myself. And I also don't think I'm going to get enough money for the 9 volt. And the 9 volt with the pony isn't that great. But I am shocked. I'm kind of speechless. That is just a huge pickup. It's a 1 in a million. I thought for sure Sacred Heart was going to be the last item in our database that we were going to need. It'd be like our rarest pickup ever. But sure enough, I got it. Especially after the 1.48 or whatever patch. Made it super, super rare to get this item. But sure enough, it was just sitting there. I didn't have to re-roll into it or anything. It was just hanging. So that's great. That is fantastic. You can see even Samson, he's got the big white streams of white sticky stuff coming out of, tears coming out of his eyes there. Let's take this pill. Pretty fly. Nice. Getting a couple orbiters to block some shots from me would be really good. Really go a long way to help me. You can see the tears bending to go after the enemies. That's the homing effect. With the shot speed being down, it really gives that homing effect a more precise pull into the enemies. Huge. I'm sorry that I keep saying it, but this, if you've played The Binding of Isaac with any regularity, you've probably never seen this item because it's that rare. Even people that play the game regularly often don't see it. Huge pickup. Here's our boss trap room. I'm going to go back to the arcade and play 1 red heart worth in the arcade so I can go into that mob trap room. Or that boss trap room, I should say. Because with Samson, any of those trap rooms are really useful. With Sacred Heart, I'm not at much risk of dying because I'm doing tons of damage. For Samson, anyway. Now, if I could get Polyphemus to go along with Sacred Heart, GG. Mom's Knife for Sacred Heart, GG. I don't know if I'd take Mom's Knife, though, because I really like the effect, the tear effect. Also, you can see those explosions. My range, I could use some more range. So let's take Mom's Underwear. We're fighting Monstro. Good old Monstro. Look at how much faster he's going this time than he was the last time. That should give you a hint about the damage boost that Sacred Heart has given us here. There we go. And then we'll take out Larry Jr. Also, remember, I've got cancer. Don't forget, I have cancer. Feel bad for me. No, don't forget I have cancer. The trinket feel great for me. Cancer trinket doubles my rate of fire. So my rate of fire is kind of low. Sacred Heart, I think, has a negative impact on that. Makes you fire a little slower. But with cancer, I'm getting the doubling of my base. Bad trip, not a good pill. A little bummed about that. Luck up. I don't really think that's going to do much for us either way. Not going to do much for us either way. Because luck is, I think it was programmed in like late in the game, and so it's kind of not really, doesn't do much. Doesn't seem to do, I don't remember there being luck up and luck down pills pre-Wrath of the Lamb. Oh. I want this guy to spit up something over here. But I'm doing too much damage. I'm not sure if he's going to be around for much longer. Come on. Come on. Over here. Come on. Oh, come on. Well, I've got 2 bombs. Forget it. I'll just blow it up myself. I'll just do it myself. By the way, my rage really helping out with Sacred Heart too. There we go. Let's pick up our first Kiba meat to orbit with our pretty fly to protect us from enemy shots. Also do contact damage to anything that it swings into. What's up here? Look at how small my Sacred Heart tears are. And then they're just going to keep getting bigger as I get more kills because of my lust. My bloody lust. I'm thinking it's going to be down and to the left. So I'll probably check that place last. I'll probably check that place last. I'm doing so much damage, I might as well explore the whole floor, get more keys, get more bombs. Oh, there's more keys. Thank you, game. You're doing me mighty fine. Giving me Sacred Heart, really appreciate that. Giving me the keys, really appreciate that. I like that you're dropping me a trinket. I don't need that trinket because I'm going to stick with Cancer, but I appreciate it all the same. You could have dropped me a troll bomb, but you chose not to. You chose to give me one of the better trinkets. So I want you to know I see that you're looking out for me. And I'm thankful. I am thankful. Oh. Boom. Took a hit, but whatever. Bombs are key. Not so sure I like that. Not so sure I like that much at all. Down to 2 keys. At least we have bombs to spare. I will be going into the secret room on the way back. I could go into it now. I think the shop is going to have greed, but if greed is in the secret room, he won't be in the shop. Let's just check. Let's just take a peek. It is greed. That means the shop is open for us. I'm going to kill him. Oh. Ow. Shoot. I did pretty poor in that fight. And I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to kill him again. Because he pissed me off that time. He hit me too many times. You're driving me nuts, greed. I don't like the way you be hitting me. I don't like it one bit. Oh, shoot. Do I really... You know what? I'm just going to kill him. Yeah, I don't need to farm him anymore. Get the Steam sale. Good for me. Now my 23 cents is probably enough to last the entire run. And up here's the shop. That guy had some kind of weird face turn into a body turn invisible glitch. That's cool. You be glitching. I'm cool with that. I got no problems. I got no beef with you glitching. No beef. We cool. We cool. Gonna leave that mushroom on the ground. Come in here, get the Nun's Habit. You might as well pick it up. It's not gonna help me with the pony much, but I might as well pick it up. The key, Spear Heart, and I will take the tarot card too. It's the Fool. I'm gonna hold on to it. What do I have here? I have the Strength. I'm gonna hold on to the Fool. The Fool will let me teleport out of the mom boss fight if I hold on to it that long. Which means I'll be able to check that boss fight for a post-boss fight, deal with the angel, deal with the devil. Deal with the angel is just giving me all the best items. I'm not sure what else the angel can really hook me up with. Maybe the Grail? The Halo? I'm not going to be asking for anything more. You've already given me my Christmas gift. It'd be greedy of me to ask for anything more. Dropped Spirit Heart from the Relic. Dropped a bomb from the bomb bag. Both are good. Not going to complain about those. Bombs and keys are looking okay at this point. We should have enough to get us through the rest of the game, as long as I don't waste them. And we're going to keep getting bombs, as long as I keep clearing rooms, because of the bomb bag. And the game has been so kind with keys, too. Oh! They're homing in on the enemies and not on the explosive barrel, but you know what? We got it. We got this. Oh! Troll bomb in there. Else I would have stood in that spot where I would have been safe from these shots and from these enemies. I will check this out. We've got a chest. The chest contains 2 troll bombs. I'm going to lose half a Spirit Heart exiting that room. I could have used the Fool card, but like I said earlier, I'm saving it. Not anything, wrong with those bombs being in there. Would have liked something better, but like I said before, I'm not in a position to complain. A couple of Deal with the Devil items would be really great. Anything that does a damage up really will scale well with my Sacred Tears here. Because I'm not killing these guys in 1 hit or 2 hits, I'm killing them in 3. Boom, hit that guy with the spacebar effect of the pony. Open up the Tinted Rock for a bomb and a Spear Heart. Makes up for all the dumb damage I took in that room. These flies don't stand a chance against my Sacred Tears. Pick that up, leave the red heart there, because I can't use it. I got 4 red hearts, I don't need it. Finally found our treasure room for this floor. It just happens to be right at the end, the last possible place it could have been, because obviously the terminus room one of them had to be a boss. We've got the bean, very useful item if you're not carrying anything, as it lets you fart a poison cloud. However, since I have flying through the pony, very useless for me. Sticking with the pony, it's a much better item than the bean, at least in this situation. If I had passive flying, we'd be singing a different tune. I'm letting him spawn some enemies. I'm not putting him in his monstro loop, just because I want the extra benefit from the rage. Now we'll let him loop. Almost stood there a little bit too long. Rage has helped me out here, but to be honest, it's 95% the Sacred Heart. We got the pills. Pretty Fly, I'll take. Now I have a full set of orbiters. Unknown. Bad Trip. Unknown. Let's check out what Satan has, in case one of these is health down. I'm not going to take Brimstone. I have Sacred Tears. I'm going to take the Pact for the damage up. That's Retardo Pills. Health up. That could have been a health down. But I don't know, because when you have no health, it comes a health up. So that's good. My rate of fire is up. My damage is up. My complaining is down. Thus far, this has been a fantastic run. Very good. Let's bomb our way into here. And we've got a little bit of money. And nothing in the fire. Let's go up first. That Pact really helped me out. My rate of fire has hit that. There's like a point in rate of fire where it's like a threshold. And once you break that threshold, you have a pretty good rate of fire. Before I picked up the pack, I was under that threshold. My rate of fire was not so grand. After picking up the pack, we've hit that point. A point where I think that extra tears up would be less noticeable, because my rate of fire is already so good. These tears are the big, bold, white tears, just tearing everything apart. We've got Shoop de Whoop, spacebar item. I'll show you here. I'm firing my laser! Hurr! That's what it does. Not as good as flying, and so I'm going to stick with the pony. What can I say? The pony, it's been good to me. I know I've got the Nun's Habit. I'd be able to shoot many a whoop. But all the same, that flying, you can't say no to that flying. It's so good. Pick up the heart. Bring us up to full. There is no Polaroid in my game at this point, and so there's really no reason to, stick with only Spirit Hearts, only half of a red heart. That strategy only starts to make sense after you unlock the Polaroid, which is the most OP trinket in all the land. The Devil card. Let's see what's over here. It's one of those. I was going to use it in that room and then come back for the Fool, but I don't want to have to go over 2 and then down 2, then use it, then come back. I don't want to make that kind of trek. I'm going to stick with the Fool. You might think it's a foolish decision to stick with the Fool, but I disagree. Because as I've told you earlier, my strategy, ouch, I should not have gone rushing in there. My strategy is to use it after I kill Mom. Hey, grab a blue heart from the relic. Let's check over to the right here first. There's my cursed room. I'll be entering there shortly to look for another deal with the devil item, a deal with the angel item, a guppy item, maybe some soul hearts. Anything like that would be fine. What I suspect I'll find are troll bombs and spiders. Now we got 1/2 of a soul heart net gain there. 1 soul heart plus negative half of a soul heart for leaving equals 1/2 soul heart gained. Not the best return on investment you can get in there, but not bad. Not bad. It's performing about as good as my 401k. Oh, because it's such a little return. It's only half a... Yeah, my retirement plan sucks. Oh. Adult problems. Oh. Take out these flies. My bloody lust is in full effect. Look at these beautiful snowy tears. Absolutely love them. And I like how when they hit something and they have like this giant explosion with like the cry mark shooting out in all directions. Beautiful splash effects. Oh! Took a hit. And that was a full Spirit Heart worth of damage too. Bummer. There's our shop. I haven't fought a mini-boss yet on this floor. Right? I didn't fight Greed on this floor. But I did fight him in the last floor in the secret room. So yeah, he won't be on this one. Compass. Blue. Bomb. What do we got here? Death. I'm just going to leave it. If it was the hero font or the judgment card, I would have been very, very happy. It was neither, and so I am very, very disappointed. Speaking of judgment and disappointed, my disappointment is lifting, because here's my judgment, and he gave me the sun! I'll come back for that. I will come back for that sun once I am done being a fool. Pay out, please. What do we got here? Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom, Boom, Boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. From now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. The Venga Boys. Kinda showing my age there, a little bit. Quoting the Venga Boys. We've got super bitchy, mega fast Red Mom here. She's got the rage. She is pissed. Stay out of her way. Stay out of her way. This is the worst mom to fight with Samson, because this mom doesn't spawn any enemies. So Samson's Bloody Lust has no effect. But when you're rocking Sacred Heart, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's take the health up. Took the Spear Heart from the relic. Let's be a fool. And let's keep our fingers crossed. There's a chance there'll be a deal with the devil, or a deal with the angel in there. Pick up the sun card, because I plan on taking that one with me. No deals. That's too bad. That's too bad. Did anybody else notice that there was like a penis explosion on the floor there in Mom's room? If not, go rewind the video. Take a look. Is that like a penis explosion? Not sure. Not sure. Taking out Super Greed here. Super Greed will drop money, money, money. I could have farmed him a little, but to be honest, I'm at a point where money is not so useful. And the other thing he could drop would be the quarter, which is also not that useful. I don't think there are any books that I want. I know pretty sure I've touched the Anarchist Cookbook at this point. Have I touched any other books? I don't think I've even touched any other books, which means that there was lots of books to go through, so there's really no point in going to that library. Ow. My tears are just rolling up there. Ting. They're homing properties. Just let them get sucked right into that enemy. More bombs. Why not? Take out these guys. Be careful, though. I mean, we do have health off the screen at this point. That being said, it's still not a good idea to be wasting hits like that. Like in my last run when I came to the Utero and I had like 4 rows of health, and then by the time I got to the first boss I had lost all of it. I don't want a repeat of that incident. Let's place a bomb right here. There's a chance that some of these could be tinted, and I have lots of bombs, so it's not like it's a big waste. Red chest. Stay away from me, troll bomb. We've got the bloat again. Just fighting this guy all the time. Fought him twice in the last run, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to fight enemies twice. He must be in the pool twice, because he's probably in the Necropolis pool once, and then he's in the Womb Utero pool as well. So he's in 2 different pools, which is why I was able to fight him twice. Probably can't fight him twice on the same type of floor. Twice on Necropolis or twice on the Womb. Obviously can't fight him twice in the Room because there's only one Womb boss you fight. And then Mom's Heart, which is always the battle. So I'm not sure why I fought him twice last time, but that'd be my guess, is that he's in 2 pools. I could go to that... Well, let's check the secret room. I was going to say, I could go to that arcade. Probably don't need to. A slot machine. Let me just blow you up. I got plenty of bombs. I'll take the key and the scent. That's fine. Gonna be a long trek to go all the way over to that boss there. Would have been nice if the secret room had been like right here, and then I could have bombed my way into the boss room. That would have been very nice. Oh, another judgment. Hey, buddy. I need some money. get yourself an education. Maybe some nice clothes. Go out drinking with your friends. Some new shoes. Some more markers for your sign. Give me the ladder, jerk. I don't need the ladder. Can't you see I'm flying? The judgment took my money and ran. Broke my heart. I don't know if I'll ever love again. To be honest, I probably will, because judgment isn't the key center point of my love life. So I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm gonna need some therapy, a couple mental health days from work, and I should be fine. I should be fine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Take him out. 2 of hearts. Don't want to carry it. Gonna carry the sun. Remember, the sun is a full health pill, plus a compass and map, which I already have, plus an Necronomicon for the room. So it's a pretty wonderful card. As far as the tarot cards go, it's probably the second best, in my opinion. I think the best is the Joker, which is not really a tarot card. It's a bicycle card, but you know, it's a card carried around like a tarot card. It's added in Wrath of the Lamb, I believe. I don't believe that the Joker card existed pre-Wrath of the Lamb. It's been a long time since there was pre-Wrath of the Lamb. Let's, I found pills. Puberty, no good. Bomb, Spirit Heart, both good. Let's fight Mom's Heart. It should not be too hard. Remember, we still do have the most amazing item in the game, Sacred Heart, so we should be okay. We also have enough bombs to kind of weaken everybody up here. Took out Monstro 1 pretty darn quick there. Took out those zombies. Those knights, I guess they're called. Not actually zombies, they're knights. And there we go. Bloodlust has appeared in the basement. I guess I got that for beating... I mean, it should already kind of be here because I'm using that item with Samson. I have Sacred Heart, so let's go up to the cathedral. If I had junk items, I would say, well, let's go fight Satan. But I've got good items. I think we can take out Isaac here. And then they'll scratch Samson off of the list of things we have to kill Isaac with. Or people we have to kill Isaac with, not things. Samson, you're not a thing. Let's take that luck up. Keep carrying the sun with me. Dead end. But I'm not even mad, bro. I'm not even mad. Let me just drop a bomb here. Boom. Not even mad, bro. Not even mad. With Sacred Heart, these guys don't stand a chance. Not even these champion ones. And keep hitting him. Give me a Spirit Heart. Thank you kindly. Nothing to the left. Let's start going to the up. To the up. To the up! Why do we say the left, the right, up and down? Why don't we say the up and the down? I mean, I know we don't say it because of some grammar reason, but what's the rule? How do you explain that? As a previous English teacher, my way of explaining that would be, it's just not the way we say it. I wouldn't be able to give you, there's no rule book I can reference that says like, oh, obviously grammar rule number 52A says that we say the left and the right, but just up and down. It's just one of those things where they have a native speaker and they listen to the way that we would say it. And by they, I of course mean the students that I was teaching that were learning English as a second language. But I couldn't tell them why. If they asked, I would not be able to tell them why. And I still have no idea. No idea. English is weird like that. In fact, English is weird in many ways, but I think that's because English is sort of a hodgepodge of parts of other languages. Tons and tons of other languages. English just kind of encompasses their words and often some of their rules, but not all of their rules. Yeah, I got my Spirit Heart back. Took a Spirit Heart in that room, got it back. The game has been very kind to me this run. Very kind to me. And I didn't take a hit there, which I thought for sure I was going to. He must have died just before his sprite made collision damage with me. Thank you, Sacred Heart, for pushing that guy away. And for doing enough damage. Well, that was close. Oh, and I did take a hit. And I did take a hit. I think we're going to be okay. And there's our boss. I'm not going to play the blood bank. I am, however, going to blow up the blood bank. In case there's any spirit hearts inside. Not very likely, but you know what? It could happen. Nope, just one red heart. Don't need it. Let's take a little stretch here. Okay. We're going to be fighting Isaac. I haven't fought him in a long time. But with Sacred Heart, I think we'll be okay. We have the pony as well. I'm going to go ahead and just use the pony effect. Got a little bit of poison touch in there with it. We have a full barrage of orbiters here. Full barrage. A full set of orbiters. So we're getting some shots blocked for us. My speed's also pretty good. Get out of the way of some of these shots pretty easily. I think we're doing okay. We got him down to his third form already. Our damage, I didn't even see how much damage we're doing. It's through the roof. Each tier is like half a bomb worth of damage. Thank you, Sacred Heart. And then as I kill these fetuses, I'm just going to be getting more bloody lust. Hook me up with some more fetuses, Isaac. Hook me up with some more. Yeah, look at this. Each fetus is like 3 hits. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And Isaac's gone. Bloody Penny has appeared. That's a great trinket, by the way, the Bloody Penny. Very good. And let's get our ending. Oh. I feel so bad for Isaac. He sees himself as the devil. He reads the Bible and he sees himself as the evil that's contained therein. Poor Isaac. Well, there's another piece of whatever this could be. We already know it's the Polaroid. Another piece of the Polaroid. Very good. So that puts us at 12. I guess there's still 2 more endings I need. Maybe just 13. I think there might only be 13 endings. I'm not sure if there's actually 14. Anyway, that was a good run. Sacred Heart, super rare pickup. Our collection is getting more and more complete every single time. But look, we're still missing so many items. So many. But today, this was a good run. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. So getting Sacred Heart, especially with Samson, that's rare, and that's a good time. Good times are had by all. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and take care, friends.